Hello everyone, my name is Susan Chalmers-Gova. I'm CEO of Atlantic Ballet Atlantique Canada, and we're here in New Brunswick today, our home, and we are open for business. So we thought it would be interesting for all of you in other parts of Canada to take a little walk through our building with us to see what we're experiencing. Our public health department has required us all to have an operational plan in place and to follow very stringent guidelines around social distancing and sanitization. So let's go for a walk. As we enter the building, there is signage, which is basically a listing of the symptoms of COVID-19. And for anyone who has any of these symptoms, they need to not enter the building at all. When we come inside, we see that there's signage for social distancing. There's one of the doors into our space, but we're going to go down this hallway. And again, we have signage on social distancing. There's hand sanitizer stations throughout the building. We've got signage for the elevators, only 2 people at a time. And now we're at our space within the building. And again, we have the signs of COVID. If anybody's experiencing those symptoms, then they simply can't come in. Now we're entering the Atlantic Ballet space. There's a sign-in sheet, so every day each employee has to sign and attest to the fact that they're showing no symptoms of COVID. Next thing, wash your hands, and we keep a mask on hand. So as you can see, this hallway is narrow. Physical distancing is not possible, so we all have to wear a mask. And when we walk through, we walk all the way through to the destination. This was a place where often people gathered and talked, but now we have to pass through as quickly as possible while wearing a mask. Okay, so now we're in our working studio space. We have 2 dancers here, and at this time we can only manage 2 dancers in the studio to maintain the social distancing that is required by the Department of Public Health. As you can see, we are making masks. We have people working from their homes sewing, and we also have a small group here. Because social distancing is challenging, Yulia is always wearing a mask. This has been a beautiful, beautiful fundraiser for our company. We have sold thousands of masks. It's been a great way to keep our staff employed, so it's been a really beautiful experience and a positive way to stay connected to our community.
Hi, I'm Thomas Badrock and I'm a dancer here with Atlantic Ballet. During quarantine, we were all made to feel very safe with being regularly updated with information. So we're able to participate online during Zoom classes, which was very beneficial for us to keep in shape and really try and keep focused on our routine. So now being back at work, it's very surreal for us because seeing the whole of the world still struggling, we're all very grateful for this opportunity to be back and to slowly be able to perform and to get back into our daily routines.
Hi everyone, my name is Stephanie and I'm a dancer with the Atlantic Ballet. Since this week we are back in the studio, so it's such a pleasure. We are so lucky. We know and we are aware that we are one of the only company in Canada who are already back in the studio. We feel privileged. Of course, we had different protocol to follow. So 2 dancers at a time in the studio, and we always have protocols of washing our hands, limited amount of people in the changing room and in the hallway. So everything feels a little bit different emotionally and physically. It just feels like pure joy to be able to be back in this place.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Olga Petitot, je viens de Paris, France et je suis danseuse avec la compagnie Atlantic Ballet Atlantique depuis 7 ans et je commence maintenant ma 8e saison. Mais vraiment, ça change la vie de ne pas être chez soi à attraper une chaise avec tous nos animaux, de pouvoir être dans un studio, dans un environnement de travail. On doit nettoyer nos bars, alors on a tous nos petits sprays et petites feuilles, c'est vraiment important. Ils doivent nettoyer le sol à chaque fois, avant chaque danseur.
This is one of the locations when we can perform in this summer and we can keep social distance between 50 audience and combination with the nature and art bring people joy.